Hey everyone, it's Kaylee here, your product knowledge expert. And this is my first review video, and I'm inside of the car right now because I'm in the rainy Fraser Valley and it is pouring out there. So today I am in a Nissan Altima SV, and I'm really excited to show off this car to you guys because you know what? It has a big bang for the buck. Tons of room in here, really comfortable, super fuel economic. For being a midsize sedan, if you need space and you're going to commute, this is the car you want to look at. So I'm going to take you on for a drive and we'll see how it goes. So as I mentioned, this is the SV 2.5 Nissan Altima. It is equipped with a 2.5 four-cylinder engine, which is mated with a CVT transmission. Now, the CVT transmission is not my favorite transmission that is out there, but it does get really great fuel economy, which is fantastic for this car. Because it's averaging about 7.1 liters for every 100 kilometers that you're going to travel. So again, if you're somebody that commutes, needs some space, maybe you got kids in the back, some hockey gear, things like that, this is definitely the car that you want to check out. Now, that 2.5 in there is going to give you 179 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque, which actually pulls decently hard. I'm going to be heading onto the highway here in a second, and I'm going to show you exactly what this has got. Now, the Nissans aren't really known for their excellent handling abilities and things like that, but you know what? They do drive really well. Little loose in the steering, but still, you know, does not feel by any means like you're unsafe. So here we go on the highway. Alright, so as mentioned before, I am in the rainy Fraser Valley and it is absolutely pouring today. So one feature I really want to highlight on this vehicle that I think should be standard equipment on every single vehicle now, blind spot monitoring. Now, the location on the Altima is not my favorite. It is up in the A-pillar area. I prefer the mirror. That's a personal opinion. You're going to have to make the judgment call for yourself. But I love that it has it because, as I said, I was on the freeway. Visibility is really low today. So having that blind spot monitoring there really kind of saved my butt with cars that were in behind me, having that extra warning. You know, if you are in the market for another vehicle, check for blind spot monitoring. You are going to love it. Now, another bonus about being in the Fraser Valley is that we have all these wonderful mountainous roads. So I am going to take it up this windy mountain hill right now, and you're going to come along for the ride, and we are going to see how we do. Now, one thing I do want to say is that as much as I'm not showing you right now, I have messed around with the stereo a little bit. Being a stock stereo system, you know, Nissan actually does really well with the sound quality. If that is something that is important to you, you are going to have to step up a trim level and get into the Bose audio system. Bose, I'm very familiar with the brand that I work with. They make amazing sound quality for vehicles, and I highly recommend it. Now, coming up the mountain here, you know, I do feel that CVT, you know, struggling to try and replicate a gear, but it is not hesitating. It is not, you know, lagging in any way. It does pull nicely. There is enough torque in this vehicle that it actually is bringing me up the hill really nicely. I had mentioned the steering responsiveness being a little lax. It is compared to what I do enjoy driving, but again, you don't feel unsafe in your corners. Now, as far as features and equipment and things like that go, the SV is really, really well equipped. You do have the heated seats up front here with two different settings, high, low. They do have what Nissan calls their zero gravity seats, which are actually super comfortable. If you have an opportunity to go and drive one of the Nissan vehicles with these zero gravity seats, I do recommend it. They are very comfortable. You know, I haven't at any point really needed to adjust my seating position or anything like that, kind of just cushions you in. We have things like, again, blind spot monitoring, cruise control, Bluetooth, backup camera, you know, all the kind of equipment that you expect on a vehicle nowadays. Nissan's doing a really good job of actually equipping their vehicles really, really well at almost all the price points. So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's a great bang for your buck on the Nissan Altima. There are other cars out there. Do you compare? Do your due diligence? Make sure that you try out all the ones that you're interested in. But yeah, I mean, good in my books. As mentioned, it is pouring rain, so full disclosure, I did videotape this after I got back. So here are some exterior shots of this Nissan Altima for you. So the one I am driving is in their gray color. Now, one feature I think that I get way too excited about on these cars is advanced keyless entry. I love being able to have the key in my pocket, lock the door, and unlock it. As I mentioned, those super comfy seats. All right, so I wanted to climb in the back seat and kind of show you guys exactly how much room is back here. So this seat here, this front seat, is in the seating position that I was in when I was driving. I am approximately 5'7" and I lack no room. It is ample space for any of your passengers that are going to ride in the back seat. Now, the one thing I will say, little bit lacking in the headroom because I am not super tall and it's getting pretty close, but you know what, once you're in here, I think you're fine. I'm gonna take it out to the trunk and we're gonna show you that as well. So nice thing, again, Nissan gives you the access just to pop the trunk from the fob, which is great, really convenient feature. As you can see, tons and tons of space in the back. Any kind of cargo, any kind of luggage or anything like that that you're taking with you, you're gonna have tons of room. Those road trips are gonna be comfy and spacious. So I'm currently stuck at a train. So I wanted to take a minute to kind of, you know, close out the video for you guys. I really appreciate you coming along for the ride and checking out the Nissan Altima with me. I was surprisingly impressed. You know, I have high expectations for a lot of vehicles. You know, the acceleration was really great. The handling was a little looser than I prefer, but you know, I think that's something that might just take adjustment over time. Tons of space, super comfortable. You'll see from all the shots that you know, there's more than enough room for 4 full-size adults in this car, plus a bunch of cargo in the back. You know, I think it's definitely one of the vehicles that you should check out. Thanks. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting videos every single day. We're going to get different cars. We're going to switch it up. If you guys have a specific vehicle that you are curious about, I will do my best to try and get it on here. You know, I really just enjoy driving cars. Talking about what I like about them, you know, giving you advice about those vehicles. So definitely like and subscribe, comment below, and yeah, let's have some fun.